welcome you back to me and Ricky's podcast. Ricky, how you feeling?
Man, that Weezer, it's got me hyped.
I can tell. The blood is flowing just from the Weezer, eh? Brandon's back.
Hello.
Back again. Brandon, how you feeling?
Pretty good. I just got over a cold recently. So.
Nobody cares.
Jeez.
Wine. Good night. Looking for sympathy on the airwaves.
I need somebody.
For real. I figured that Weezer would clear you right up.
I think it might have helped, for sure.
One Weezer.
One Weezer a day.
Yeah.
Keeps the doctor away.
If I had to pick a concert right now,
Michael Jackson.
it would be it would be Aerosmith, but Weezer would be a second.
Aerosmith now?
Yeah, I'd still go. Oh, man, they're like going on final tour next year, something like that.
How many final? I feel like they've had a final tour before, have they not?
No, they've never officially announced a final tour. So I mean, Ricky, we could do a remote location live from Aerosmith's farewell tour next year.
I'm down.
All right,
Yeah.
book our tickets.
Hear Steven Tyler screeching.
Country?
He don't really go there anymore. He's lost the vocal range to go those high
He
notes.
wrecked his chords, man.
So yeah, well, that's what
You gotta
drugs will do.
I always warm up before the cast because I don't want to wreck my chords.
I understand. I know you went in the bathroom and just la 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 la.
Safety first.
What's your warm up routine like?
Do a little of everything. A little gargling. A little tongue twisters.
Can you hit those for us?
No.
Say one.
I'm already warm.
Just one.
He's warm.
I'm already warm.
I can tell your voice.
I got a nice cool down, I do.
Afterwards or before?
No, afterwards.
I feel like my voice is a little off today. Not as bad as Barnden's.
You sound good. I get envious of you guys that have the deeper voices. Like, I have the girliest voice.
Well.
And that's why I told you, guys always call me buddy. I don't like that.
It's true.
Don't call me
Ricky
buddy.
did have a conversation this week. He said, I don't like it when people like say, hey, buddy, help me do this.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
buddy,
like
come over here.
Don't call me buddy.
It's not my name.
I don't like chief either, though.
But that's...
It's a different type of demeanor.
You know what I like? I like it when somebody's like, hey, boss. I don't know
Yeah.
why I like that.
It is nice.
You like when they call you playa?
That never happens.
Okay.
I can honestly say I've never been called playa.
What up, playa?
Thanks. Now I've been called it. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Nah.
I don't know. Buddy doesn't bother you guys? You guys don't get buddy, do you?
No, I don't get buddy. I
Yeah.
call people buddy.
You don't
though.
look like a buddy.
I definitely call people.
Maybe
buddy,
I just
for
look
sure.
friendly.
Maybe.
Trying to be my buddy.
Maybe it's your baby face.
I say, hey, friend.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I say, hey, man, come here.
I say man, actually.
I go, man.
If they're young, I say dude.
I will say, hey, big dog, to like
Kids.
middle schoolers and little kids and stuff.
You know what I like doing? I like talking to babies like adults. You ever do
Example,
that?
please.
I don't know. When I'm hanging out with your kid.
You just talk to
Yeah.
her?
I was telling her we were building like the little Legos, and I said there's a flaw in the foundation. She had no idea what that means.
I heard her say, "Oh."
Yeah, she did go, oh, I see.
Maybe she does know.
reconsidered-
Yeah.
She reconsidered what
Yeah.
she was doing.
She's been learning architecture as she learns her numbers.
That's pretty impressive.
She can count to 4. She can also draw you a blueprint.
Pick your kid's path right now. What's she doing?
Ooh,
Do it.
man, this is hard. I would like for her to be...
Gymnast.
No, I'm not a gymnast. They
She's
are like
pressure.
tiny. They're too short. Me and my wife are large. Not large. I'm going to get in trouble for saying that.
Whoa.
We're taller people.
What else could you do?
I think I'd like for her to be a doctor, maybe.
Of course.
Maybe
everyone with a doctor.
Maybe like a pediatrician.
What's so special about doctors?
They heal people, make them well, give life.
No, man.
Oh man.
I also wouldn't mind if she was like a lawyer. Very
Oh,
standard.
no.
What's wrong with lawyers?
They're liars.
No,
They have to lie.
they don't have to lie.
Absolutely.
You know what? I could totally be a defense lawyer. I got no problem defending people.
So you're lying.
It's not a lie. It's giving a fair trial.
I guess you're not lying, but you kind of know if you're lying or not.
Yeah,
You
but
know when you're like,
people
bending-
deserve for the evidence to be proven against them.
I don't know, man.
You're just saying
You're
so.
trying hard to...
If there's an accusation,
So-
they're automatically guilty.
No, I'm just saying you're trying hard to free a guilty man.
He has not been proven guilty yet, according to our standard.
By
Well,
law,
but
but
like, what if in the
person to person, I know
That-
he's guilty.
Well, yeah. What if like in the process you're like, okay, yeah, this guy definitely did it. You still got to go.
That's
through
why
with
you do, because he deserves to have it proven.
Sometimes...
Why am I a
We're gonna go
bad
there.
guy all of a sudden?
No, you're not a bad guy.
I'm
You're
just
just a
wondering.
liar.
I'll take it.
You're going for the high-paying jobs.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
you
old
are.
one day, and I need her to take care of me.
That's true.
Duh.
That's true.
What about y'all's kids? You don't have kids yet, but what do you want them to be one day?
Rapper, maybe. YouTube sensation, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I want my kid to be? Transhuman. Ricky's been introducing me to what transhumanist technology is. Ricky, inform the people.
Transhumanism is basically trying to better the human condition through technology and science. So basically, I mean, I feel like we already have some forms.
Hold on. I gotta wake Brandon up real quick. Brandon, wake up.
Oh, what? Yeah?
I know Ricky bored you
What?
to tears right there.
People
What are
want
we
to know this
talking
stuff.
about?
This
Transgender?
for
what?
some
No.
reason, this inherently scares me. Like, I don't even know. I can't even figure out why it's scary, but
Alright.
it is.
So you say bettering the human condition by science, but
And
what
technology.
technology. What you're really getting at is
Extending human life.
using cool stuff to make humans superhumans, right?
Yeah. Better the
Alright.
human condition.
See, now Brandon's awake.
Okay, now I'm here. Superhuman.
I'm sorry.
Stronger,
that
faster.
I gave the technical term.
Ricky was giving
Jacob thinks you're dumb.
the transhumanist 101 over here.
Yeah.
Mr. putting us to sleep. Give us some examples. I found a website, lifeboat.com. Don't know anything about that website, but transhumanist technologies. All right, Ricky's going to give you the scientific stuff, and I will tell
Okay.
you what that means. Go ahead,
No,
Rick.
they know what cryogenics is.
Forms of transhumanist technologies. Cryogenics is one,
Yeah,
correct?
they freeze you so that your cells don't decay.
That's pretty cool.
Liquid nitrogen is all it needs. It doesn't need electricity. I saw that like since 1976 they've been running a cryogenics lab.
In
No
Michigan.
mishaps.
No,
mishaps.
that's pretty good.
Not a single one.
But my thing is, has anybody ever had like their brain taken out of cryogenic freezing and
I
then
feel
reused?
like this is like just like why not?
Reanimated.
Why
Reanimated, I
not? Why
think,
not
for it.
freeze your head? What's it gonna hurt?
Cryogenic. So that's one way, but people, that's not glamorous to me.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I know like Ted Williams, the baseball star, he got his head frozen.
It doesn't help us now.
That's all I know. Yeah, but his head's still frozen wherever it's at. And you said Walt. We talked about it earlier. Walt Disney's head frozen.
Not true.
Not true.
I still think it is, but
Brandon still thinks it's they're covering it up for some reason. Walt Disney.
I just don't see why not. Baseball player did it.
Yeah, but
Why not Walt Disney?
Because that was like in 2000. Walt Disney died.
Walt
in
Disney's
whatever.
probably not even dead.
He's living in Cinderella's castle right now. So let's talk about some other more glamorous types of transhumanism.
You're always about glamour.
Yeah, people are attracted
Fluff. You're like a raccoon,
He's
man.
just fluff.
to fluff. I like a raccoon.
Raccoons like shiny things.
I don't think that's true. I think you're thinking of fish.
No, no,
Sharks,
no.
yeah,
Raccoons will play with little dangly things.
What raccoon have you ever seen?
Google it.
I'm not Googling
YouTube it, yeah.
I'll Google it later.
Tube it, man.
All right, so we got virtual reality also.
Right, and that's already out.
That's already
I
happening.
feel
That's
like it's
true.
probably got a few problems. I've heard about like the 3D of it is kind of there's a problem with it. Something about. I mean, they're talking about like graphics and photorealism where you can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right, and I, you know what? I could actually see virtual or VR, as people
Right.
like to call
Give
it,
it the terms.
getting to so sophisticated. Like instead of a headset or even the Google glasses, I could see it like a contact lens.
Oh.
I think you could probably get there, maybe.
Either way,
I'd see
either way, I'd be
eventually,
happy.
yeah.
And so then you're just like walking around in a different world, but there's the
This is
danger.
gonna happen.
We're already getting there.
glued to
That's
digital
Vacations
entertainment.
would be so much better. You go on vacation to your Paris, what have you. Then you just take off your glasses and you're home.
My problem with virtual reality is you can't like touch this stuff, can you?
Probably not.
Probably
I
not.
don't
Like
see how that would be possible right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not really. It's just like
You can look, but you can't touch, Jacob.
it's a.
You can't touch the Grand Canyon. You can look at it.
You could spit in it.
I mean, you can spit. You can.
It
finger
could be
spit
very
into it.
useful and educational. Like in, it
You
could be
could
very
write-
educational.
Oh yeah, very, very.
Yeah,
Now I'm
awesome.
reading this article. It's pretty cool. They're talking about World of Warcraft being a virtual world. Now imagine that.
That would be cool. Video
You would
games.
be, gosh.
We wouldn't see you. There wouldn't be a podcast anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where I'd live.
You wouldn't
I'd
have
be
a
done.
wife.
Yeah, she'd be in there with me.
No.
We'd be orcs
What about a
fighting
child?
for the horde. What's some other stuff you want to talk about? Let's find Oh, now here's one I like. Space colonization.
I like that picture.
Yeah, it's a cool picture.
It's pretty.
Mars? That's our next thing, right?
We've talked about going to Mars.
Also, I've heard some moons before. Moons
Yeah.
of certain planets are...
Hmm.
I can't remember which one it was. But, I don't know. I think we're pretty far off from that.
That's cool that they want to.
Cybernetics sounds like something right out of Terminator. This is where all we're going, Rick.
Yeah.
I believe Terminator was...
Skynet.
That's it. This is all
Take
Skynet.
over.
I mean, yeah, really.
That scares me, man.
You
Maybe it's
scared of that?
Yeah.
All this is
Cyborg
about.
stuff.
Well, I mean, for the most part, transhumanism is about extending human life. I mean, I know a lot of this is going to be used for entertainment, but I feel like it's mainly about extending human life.
I do like the idea of cyborg, or what was it called? Cybernetics, and how like a deaf person can hear. And really that's what we've been doing with like an artificial heart.
Yeah. It starts off as medical. It's going to go to luxury items.
Right, right.
So I've heard you can replace like one of your eyes
I
with
don't
like a like
That's
a
pretty
bionic
cool. I
eye.
like that.
Yeah, and it's like X-ray vision. You can see more colors of the spectrum.
Now we're talking.
I don't know, man.
Now we're
It's scary.
This is the one that scares me. Autonomous, self-replicating robots.
Robots creating robots.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's just a
Yeah,
big process
but
of
I don't know,
robots.
man.
You keep
They're-
making robots.
But they're not really intelligent though.
But I feel like you have that right now, like with the auto industry.
You know what?
Yeah.
I kind of think that too. Like the auto industry, they make cars.
Replace the cars with computers or.
That's
robots.
true.
But
Just
they're
robots.
working at the same time. They're working on artificial intelligence. So but then I mean, saying that's scary because once you get a smart like machine creating other machines, that's when you start getting into what's scary.
That's
know what I
well, now it's already they already have robots that learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
was
true.
watching a special on it somewhere in Japan, of course. They had some robot that would learn all your tendencies. Now, you didn't even have to like really program them in. You would just ask the robot, you know, go get my shoes a couple times, and eventually it would learn where they were and learn when you're like, I'm going out. They would bring you the shoes.
Nice.
How crazy is that?
That is really cool.
Like
That's
that, nobody programmed that in, but they programmed the intelligence to learn like that. The self-replicating is interesting, but the AI is what really
AI scary.
it scares me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Ricky, talk about this one. This was the one you hit me up with the other day.
Mind uploading? Yeah. Well, you're gonna turn it into layman.
Mind
people?
uploading considers your brain to be hardware.
Right. So yeah. So you don't need the meat.
You don't.
They talk about it. There's like a article or a book talking about.
Oh yeah, they're made out of meat.
Yeah. You don't need. That's just like the hardware. It could be something else.
So let's take away the brain and put it all on a jump drive.
Right. So it's all
Basically.
like your brain works off electrical impulses.
So it's flash memory.
I don't,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it that much, but just the idea that our brains can be like uploaded into something else. So our body obviously decays, but our mind would be fine.
So the
Fine.
brain.
Would be
Let me ask
fine.
you this: so the brain would still work, like function, or would it just be a storehouse of memories?
I think, well, the idea would be for it to still function the same way. So they would have to create some sort of hardware that could allow the brain to work. I don't know.
Now that one's a little far fetched.
Mind uploading too, though. They talk about uploading skills into our brain, which I think would be before.
Before you take the
Before we
removal
take
of the brain.
Right. So uploading skills, you know.
Yeah,
that
the mind uploading seems the most far fetched, but it seems
No, they're already doing it.
mind uploading.
Are we talking about uploading skills into our brain? That seems far fetched because I think they're working on it.
Yeah, that seems far fetched
No.
to me. Like, where do you plug it in your ear?
No, they put it like on your brain.
I do think it's a final frontier in which we're moving to, but I do wonder if the cost will be efficient enough for it to ever be large scale, or will it always be an elitist type thing?
They might already have it.
That's true. Hey, that's a good point.
At some point, you get into a problem when you're extending human life that you're worried there's going to be too many people around. There's already too
I
many
already
people.
think
I know.
There's one too
So,
many people in this room.
We don't.
Brandon.
I would doubt if there's some sort of elite group that has it, they don't want to give it to everyone.
That's true.
But I feel like back in the day, like cell phones. Not everybody had a cell phone.
That's true. Can
Or a
leave-
computer.
I feel like, yeah,
We could never imagine when a computer would be in every home or in every
Yeah,
hand.
that's true.
Every
That's a
pocket.
good point.
televisions.
That's a
You
good
know?
point.
So I feel like over time,
I think we call it a day and ponder on this a little longer.
This is scary. Transhumanism.
I'm telling you, I'm freaked out now.
it's the future.
Brandon's in tears back
Watch
here.
us just miss it, and people are living to like 200, and we're like,
Darn, just died.
if you have the option,
Uh,
someone says, "Hey, we can, I don't know, put something in your body where it slows down the process of cell
so
degeneration."
you're saying live like 200?
You live just like 200 years.
I just don't think I want to be around people that long. Like, I can't wait for the day where I retire and like move to Wyoming and live by myself. With my family.
I just want to see.
You're just
what-
waiting for retirement.
I wanna see the technology.
That's a sad life,
Just buying
man.
the days, man.
This guy.
All right,
Wait
well,
until he's old and broke down.
we want to thank you for tuning in to this very informative,
Yeah, sorry.
science-driven episode of me and Ricky's podcast.
You're insulting our friends.
Next week, we will take a look at one of my favorite things.
Lil Romeo.
Not one of my two favorite things.
Bow Wow.
One of my three favorite things. Don't you say, rapper? The Summer Olympic Games. Bum, 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 bum. Catch you next time.
I'll soon be naked.